Hello, friends, enemies. Lynn, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm playing the Thaumaturge, just out today. It's been on my wish list since I heard about it. And so here we are. Yeah? First time in. The Thaumaturge. This is supposed to be a really interesting RPG. Thaumata is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or a tempermancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Cutscene. 11-bit Studios. Fool's Theory. I wonder if it's voice acted. Guess we'll find out.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through.
Always? What is that?
Remember, you're not alone.
Yeah, that thing's looking at me while I try to sleep.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you're safe, with as much love as I have. Ligge.
I absolutely love the aesthetic here. With whatever that ghost-like figure is. I don't know, like, it's really cool.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Huh. Let's dig
Face
deep.
down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope you will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
We'll send some greetings.
My love to you, my sister.
Screw my father.
Touching.
But I love my sister.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change.
Yeah. That's
No,
true.
no. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
No. Okay. You ever see the quest? So that tells me where the quest is. Oh, I snap my fingers? That's kind of cool. Dear Yonko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side, some business that would allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the bank in Tripolis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I'll send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. Okay, so, oh. Interesting, but I don't have any things here yet. I have a revolver, passport, a little bit of money, a grimoire. We've got the map. Okay. Lost letter. Dear Antony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land, among foreign people, to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind in cultivating the land that I've fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. To stop reminiscing, death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constanti. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anitka that the thought of her brought me some solace. Until the very end. I wonder if they will see each other. Alright, so. Perception. As Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words. And you can reach your goal easier. Use perception to follow the path to your goal. Oh, that's what that means. The Tiflis Herald. Read that if you want. Because I just did. Oh, okay. So here's the coachman.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Okay.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are
Months?
tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yeah, I guess.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Why are we shooting wind? Haha, dad jokes.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there.
I don't know, I probably could.
Up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, yes. But I also like to see what I can find. There's another letter. Pause to see what's going on. Oh, I see. That gave me experience? Alright. I'll take it. Luca.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Very warm.
Show no fear. Aye, indeed. A proud answer. It not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. I got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces.
Nope.
Closer to thieves.
Always.
Don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Victory conditions. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar at the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay. Alright, so what do we got? Quick attack, planned attack, but it's kind of slow. Alright, getting a planned attack here means that I will kill him. Ow. But you're down for the count. I guess I can't dodge or anything like that. Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's action to find out what they're planning. Unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Skill speeds. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills or more powerful require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Okay, so he's doing a precision cut. I can hit him with a quick attack, which is 5. Let's get a couple of these and I'll be able to take him down. Quick skill you can use in the very next round. And he's out.
Serves the Ruskies right.
Alright, I gained a point.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Who's a cripple? I'm not a cripple. I guess Luca was the cripple. Hey, look. There's a good boy.
Good boy.
That's right. He's such a good boy. Oh, yeah. Thaumaturge point. On the Grimoire's cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on your tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt saluters to enable the further development. I can get more perception. This upgrade allows your enables using perception in the dimension heart, in the dimension mind, dimension deed, dimension word. Okay, so let's see. So that does gamble, relaxation, restores your focus, reduce focus by one additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. This one is fortune. I like that one. Yeah. 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. I like it. Skill upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot in the skill tree. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I added that to the fortune to my quick attack. Flaw. Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. I have pride. Oh, and this is my pride saluter. Okay. I don't know how to summon him, but I'll probably be told that in a while. After a little while, at least. Alright. Pause to read. That was interesting. That Rasputin? He's the miracle worker? Yo, that's,
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
my guys. That ain't not a good guy.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time,
And you expected this thinking simpleton, illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
yes, I've heard.
Yeah,
Especially
yes,
in
I've heard.
Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases, inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Oh.
Where are you coming from?
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and now...
Jeez.
But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived.
Always.
Pitchforks and torches.
Always the
I
others.
had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
Oh.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Okay.
Smell this.
Smell it? I'm not a puppy. Prayer beads from Rasputin. Huh. Rasputin's wish. Represents magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with attractive personality, strong and fierce, who's easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flames of his ardor. Require the knowledge or context required to give a response.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Okay. Alright, observations are information that are acquired by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world events that can help you with different actions. Perceptions and objects. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items in order to recognize them. You must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you have seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on an item.
Let's take a look around.
Okay, well...
Even prayer can't dampen the wrath smoldering within.
Dirty bowl. Dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. The words are clinging to the bowl like unwashed scraps from the recent meal. Neat lines of prayer floating in the sky swirl and fade, overtaken by a curse thrown out in a fit of passion. A hobbling cunt. Even prayer can't dampen the wrath smoldering in Rasputin's spiritual forces. Focus struggles under the weight of strong emotions. His calmness is a sham. He's no oasis of peace. Of course not. Oh, Dimension Force level 2 low. It's for deed. It vibrates with a languished moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impeding separation and longing. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover. Actually, he was told to be pretty outstanding. Irresistible to women's hearts and bodies, perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Okay. And this one is of the mind. Is there any more? No, I think that might be it. But I don't have, this says I have a 1. Oh, it's just this. Man, Rasputin, though. Yeah? Yeah, see, I went with word. So I have 1 of word and 1 of heart, but I need 1 of mind and 1 of deed to at least get 1 of these. Okay, let's see what we got.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I
Yeah.
haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
At least
You
1.
like your breakfast, buckwheat with venison fat. You cursed the person who prepared it. You called her a hobbling cunt, correct?
Have a seat.
He will remember that.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Like, I'm trying to be honest.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality.
Yep.
I'll fall into madness.
It's always the
I
madness.
don't know if I can help you.
Why not?
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind.
Are you sure I'm safe?
Let
I don't
me
feel
see
safe.
through your eyes. Let me.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Okay, looks like we are heading. Oh,
I need to get out of here.
that is my
What is
Thaumaturge.
this sound? Shackles?
He's leading me away? Leading me somewhere, at least.
You're blind.
Yes.
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
No.
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
Come on, have you seen me?
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Jeez. Sounds like my parents.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Stanislav.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Oh, I left him passed out.
You'll be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where did Rasputin go?
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
No?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
Absolutely
I
my
wanted to
butt.
sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw it clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
Because, yeah, they're supposed to be either
You
packed
talking to me?
or not.
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Okay. Alright. I think we all know multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switching from one you'd like to track. After switching the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries. The remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Okay. Alright, so this down here. Oh, what was that? Protective Charm. Oh, I gained a point. Cool. I need some. Let's see. Honestly, I wouldn't gamble. Yeah. I've got a strong attack. Inflicts damage. It's a planned attack. Reduces focus. Alright, maybe it's this guy.
I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to
Okay.
the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Yeah. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. Okay, I can't do that yet. Go to the door to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his
I'll be
attitude.
right back.
Okay. Manipulation. Humans using thaumaturgy can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction will change. Icon will change, and the upper will appear next to the character. It's a shovel. Coachman used a rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. So I can make a conclusion. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Okay, I do know that I can do that, but where is this one taking me?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Of course not. It's a flaw.
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Alright, well, that tells me a lot.
Thaumaturge never fails.
A dead goose.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much. And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away.
Okay.
You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. So,
Will I?
this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pen.
Where is the justice here?
Well, I mean, conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. Neighborly disputes and neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled an act of revenge, a classic of the genre.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Salt on the doorstep. Yeah. Diary of an oblate priest. Pause and read at your endeavors, you know. That's cool. All right.
I seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Okay, so something continues to elude you. Keep searching.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, ma'am.
Alright, so I'm still needing to find something for her to help me with. So we continue to search.
Am I sensing?
Alright, well, let's knock.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What
Okay.
tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Alright. Oh, I can adjust my attitude? Oh. My upgrade. So, like, what am I... Okay, so I guess this doesn't help me. Because it's over there. Okay. We're gonna fight. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack as an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Well, yeah. So I can reduce the focus. Bloody Penance, Eerie Intoxication. Inflicts damage. The target's health points determines how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Reduces focus. Removes all negative status effects from you. Oh, that's because I have him on my team. We want to bring him down to the breakdown state. It didn't have to hit me. Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Restores your health points by 2, which is half of what you've lost. Oh yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna put him down. Nice. Alright, let's see what I've got. I can do another diversional tactic. I can do a planned attack, or I can just kind of do some other quick attacks. There we go. And that healed me up some points. And I was able to knock him down. His thought process there. Let's do one of these here. Alright. Concussion.
The devil sent you.
You could say that. Sure.
Not quite. I'm not the devil. Alright, let's try again.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Oh, is this the same thing over and over again?
Please, please.
Oh, okay, no. It just does that. I do have another point, which I do want to put into... that one. Oh, your bond restored thanks to Rasputin's help. And so he can get additional stuff too. Interesting. Okay. And those other ones, I guess, are the other... Huh. Alright. I'll find other things to interact with. So I can go back to that lady. Warm coat. Oh, there's a thing here. Dish shards. Damaged axe shaft. A damaged axe shaft, the trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it tried to become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of a one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. There was domestic squabbles. Okay, so I got that one and that's it. Now let's come and talk.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
I would like to talk to you about your domestic spat. Okay, I guess I cannot. Not at the moment, anyway. Alright, so I've seen... something. And I guess I could probably come and talk to... the old lady because of that specific thing. So let's go talk to the old lady real quick. Maybe I can ask her something about that.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
I like it.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. Bet, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah, the people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's not
Ah.
One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts.
Yep.
We here call it a Bukavach.
But other places probably call it other things.
Of course.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it.
As always.
And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back.
Okay, so it looks like there's not much else I can really kind of do here just yet. Not until... Because it did say that sometimes you have to go and do a different part of some quests. Oh, there's a wooden box there.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
I'm not a guest.
Please, please, please.
I am a super human powerhouse. Okay, has to find some way to open that door, right? Okay, so Vesna. So, I guess I still do not have enough. Yeah? Okay, so let's go back to the coachman. We'll snap our fingers along the way. Maybe we'll find some other new stuff that we can visit. All right, let's manipulate him.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Nice. Thanks, bud. You're so nice. Ugh. My dog is not being very happy. Okay, well, that's Rasputin. I don't want to talk to him just yet. I want to go see other stuff.
Maybe I will try later.
Oh, okay, so I need a deed for that one. Alright, so it's not too much. Let me... Alright, hopefully now my dog will be a little bit quieter.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Yes.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Me too.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest
Not
for
yet.
the sealed soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see, to them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other yuffins.
Oh. We also know that's not true. Locals say that since death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn to bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Ask about the elder's death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed. The locals speak of them with horror.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That
Makes sense,
doesn't mean
though.
This place is possessed by dark forces.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking of a train.
Oh.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a Bukovach.
Bukovach.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A Bukovach.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
I've already talked to her.
Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Amen. The woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukovach. Boom, 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 boom. The village residents, peaceful and happy village. Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on actions of Bukovach. They are trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. Looks like I've got something here now. The Bukovach. I don't know, that looks pretty cool. Yeah? Alright. Can I go this way any? No, not really. I gotta find his burned homestead. Yeah. The village. Yeah, let's go here first.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
The door frame. The destroyed door frame, by some miracle, it survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grains are visible on the flame. They arrange themselves into words, carved sharply as if by chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, but the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a space that doesn't respond. Fear has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame. Fear of the flames and trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
The blood sounds like a suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. So he was murdered before the flames even hit. That's something. That would create a hatred of a bad spirit.
True fear.
Ragdoll. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear, its layers like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Okay. Does that mean that maybe he was murdered by a little girl? That he was keeping, maybe?
I felt something. Where is it? Something is off.
Okay, I need a deed there. Which, hey, I think I can get it now.
So much suffering.
It's a belt. The buckle cuts through the leather like a razor. It's no longer a boring piece of cloth, but the tormentor's tool that descends on exposed flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice, it cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Yeah, I definitely think that maybe he was killed with somebody before. Okay, let's talk to our...
This house was always full of fear. I its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. Birth did the fraud that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
Yep.
I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
I think it was that Vesna. Yeah, Vesna's trace. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety and her mind wanders. Lost in the wilderness of fear, I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrade?
All right.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
It's our flaw.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
Yes, I do.
But not counting the priest. He's still on.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Ho ho ho! All right. I don't think I have anything to adjust. All right, I do have. What is this? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's see what I've got. Gamble. Yes. Influences. Can go there. Relaxation. Can go there. There. That works. We're going to start a fight. And these guys don't look anywhere near as tough. Right? Alright. We're going to do this. Now I can actually use a strong attack on him. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully it'll move on to the next guy then. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. That was loud. I apologize. All right, let's see. I want some more health back. That's a strong attack. Get some health back. Knocked him dead.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutars also help you in a fight?
Yes.
Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes.
Generally speaking.
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Actually, I want to come back here. Because there's that one thing over here that I couldn't get earlier. That now I can. Elder Vasily's grave. Death is not enough. Vandalizing grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. So they also vandalized his grave. That is not good. Alright, so we do know let's go talk to the old lady first before I go talk to Vesna. She might be able to help me put a little bit more.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Yeah.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit.
Nope.
Have you got many more nosy questions?
Yes, I do. But
well, then,
I can't ask them right now.
Alive when I get back, madam. Thaumaturge never fails me.
Alright, let's go talk to her now. He's going to help me bring her out, I think.
I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
That's a good question.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
He's not as polite as you are. You haven't really been polite at all. It is clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened somebody with her husband. Luca must not have been the best reputation in the village. Residency, Luca is a sullen churl and recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house on the night the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
She's out. chime in. We're gonna calm her
Please,
down.
Don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Should have given her that doll. But now we know where we're going. Can I give him something now too? No, I guess I cannot. Perfectionism makes every attack on enemy deal the maximum possible damage. That's pretty good. Lucky Chance gives 6% chance of slowing the enemy's actions. Bond of Brutality increases damage from the saluter's next types by 50%. Mental Defense makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a ratio to 4 to 1. Huh. I want that one. Oh, I can only have one at a time, but it can hold up one that has like a 3 on there. That's probably better. Okay, whatever. I'll keep it for that. So, I need to go back and talk to probably the cab driver. But you know what? It's already been an hour. I'm enjoying this right now, but I do need to get some sleep because I'm still working. If you like this, let me know. I will play more. If I don't get a response, I'm probably going to play it on my own. So, you know, it might be wise, right? But hey, until then, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next video.